Well, welcome, oil campers. Congratulations on being here. This is going to be time well spent, and you're going to grow more confident every day on becoming an essential oil home expert in your home. So let's kick this off. My name is Callie Wilson. This is a picture here of my husband and I. I'm a mom, I'm a holistic life coach, and the co-founder of the EO movement, the doTERRA team that you are probably now a part of. So welcome. We're so glad you're here. You're going to be meeting a lot of new people through our virtual camp, from stay-at-home moms to nurses to athletes. They're all here to share their best tips and advice on using essential oils every day with you successfully. And that's what we want to help you to create here, is successful use and powerful use of essential oils. So some of you are joining us through Facebook and others through our email course. We want you to get the most out of this experience. So let me explain how this is going to work. Now, during our session of Oil Camp, you will have one live coach working with you to guide you through camp. She will be here to answer any questions you might have about essential oils, point tracking, qualifying for prizes, and so forth. If you are joining us on Facebook, your coach will introduce herself to you on day one. So say hello, introduce yourself, and tag her in the comments or posts if you have any questions. And for those joining us via email, you're going to be getting an email from your coach. Simply reply to your Oil Camp emails to get in touch with her, okay? Now, this is a very action-oriented camp. To get the most out of Oil Camp and participate effectively, you're going to need to have your oils on hand. We're going to open up your bottles and start experimenting immediately. So, Oil Camp 1, this camp you're in, is going to cover the top 10 most popular doTERRA essential oils found in the family and home essential kits. Also, some of the other kits like the natural solution or any of the bigger kits that include all the oils, you're going to be totally set. If you enrolled with these kits, again, you're ready to get started from the get-go. If you don't have these oils on the first day of camp, you can still go through camp with us to get the education, but we do recommend that you put these oils specifically on your next LRP order with doTERRA and join us next time to get your points for prizes. Now, here are the oils you're going to need: lavender, lemon, peppermint, melaleuca, oregano, frankincense, deep blue, doTERRA Breathe, Digestin, and doTERRA On Guard. Now, if you did enroll with another kit, that's okay. We're going to have Oil Camp 2 after this one, and you can actually join right after this session wraps up. This content in Oil Camp 2 is going to be more in depth, and we'll also introduce you to the amazing doTERRA supplements. Again, once you finish Oil Camp 1, all of you, I'm going to recommend that you jump in and join us for Oil Camp 2 right after this camp is over. So why Oil Camp? Before we dive into the logistics of Oil Camp, let's talk about why it was created. When I was first introduced to essential oils in a class with my friends Julie, Ophelia, and Stephanie, we were kind of all clueless. I did enroll because I thought the oils smelled incredible and I loved hearing about the experiences people were having, but none of us really knew if the essential oils would work for us. Fortunately, we all got our kits and we lived close to each other. And when we were, having cool experiences or struggling with something, we would talk and we would help each other with success stories, with new ideas, and also hint to each other when things didn't go right with oils, such as what to do when you get peppermint oil in your eye, or not using cinnamon on your skin for perfume. Like, some of those things are bad ideas, right? It was so helpful to have friends that were on this essential oil journey with me, because I really felt like I was a part of a community to draw support from. And that set us all up for great success in years and decades to come. And when you grow into becoming a confident and capable essential oil user, your life will never be the same. Your life is going to be so much better because you have oils and you know how to use them. And that's why we created this for you. And as spread out as so many of us are, I know some of you are joining us from Europe and New Zealand, Australia, Asia, all over the US and Canada. Maybe some of you are joining us from Latin America. We want you to feel part of this incredible community because that's why we're here. Because of technology, we can feel so much closer even though we're spread so far. So as we proceed through Oil Camp, I hope that you will feel comfortable sharing your stories and your experiences with each other, because it's going to help everyone learn so much more. And this is just a little snippet. A day in my life, my dad was at this wrestling match with us. My little guy lost. He really did not do well, and he was really down. And I sat him in my lap and immediately pulled out my essential oils and gave him this little aromatherapy treatment. And my dad snapped this picture, and I was so grateful for it because it gives you a little snippet into how amazing these essential oils are, that no matter where we are, whether we're going through something related to our health or our emotional well-being, we have something immediately accessible that can help us feel pretty calm and relaxed and even powerful. And that was a cool moment to just have this little guy cuddling with me and to help him to overcome the loss that he was experiencing. So, who is Oil Camp for? Now, we designed this Oil Camp program for the brand new user. And I remember, again, when I got my oils, I wasn't used to having them in my home. I'd been living without oils my whole life. So I really needed to know how and why and when to use them. And this is what Oil Camp is going to do for you. You're going to get everyday oil tips from several experienced oil users so you can begin incorporating oils into your daily wellness lifestyle. We offer, again, Camp 1 and 2, and so you're going to start with 1 and then move on to 2 because they're going to build off of one another. So how does it work? Again, for those who are new to this, it's going to last about 2 weeks. You're going to need about 15 minutes a day, and this is totally doable. Again, you invested in your health with essential oils, and we don't want that investment to go to waste. We want you to have lasting impact on your home and your family with your education and your tools. So every day there's going to be one post or one email. It has 3 sections that may include a video to watch or something to read. And section 4 will be a daily challenge where you're going to actually open up your oils and use them. For those joining us on Facebook, you can use the search feature to look for posts. Simply type in something like day 1 and all the posts for that day will come up. For our email participants, you're going to get emails every day at the same time, depending on when you join the email series. So for Facebook people, posts are going to go live 6 a.m. Mountain Time every day. You don't need to join us at those exact times. Just know that's when it'll be ready. So simply choose a time that you want to check in every day if you're doing Facebook, so you complete the assignments and see what exciting material we have ready for you. Just a note about this course, please respect the privacy of these videos. We're happy to make them for you, our friends, your friends, and our team members, but we didn't intend for them to be spread all over the vast world via internet. So please do not share, email, or repost these videos. If you have people on your teams that want to join and see what you're experiencing here, just invite them to join. And thank you in advance for honoring that request. You can, of course, reshare any videos or content that comes straight from doTERRA's website or doTERRA's social media platforms. Okay, what are you going to learn? Maybe you're wondering, what exactly am I going to learn at Oil Camp? So I'm glad you asked. We're going to show you some really quick and easy DIY, do-it-yourself projects that you can make in 5 minutes or less, which is really fun. Now, I was not a DIYer. For the first 3 years I used oils, I thought it was complicated. I didn't dive into making my own roller blends and diffuser blends right away, and I was totally missing out. So you're going to be amazed by how simple these projects are, and we're going to go over safety tips, dosage amounts, usage tips and tricks, where to put oils, how to use them, recipes, and also practical ways to set up your wellness routine. We want to encourage you to contribute to our Oil Camp community. Again, those in the Facebook group will have the opportunity to engage and collaborate with other essential oil users. Those accessing the emails may admittedly miss out on some of these, but if you're part of our team's Facebook group, jump over in there and you're going to find an entire community excited to help you and celebrate in your oil victories. Please feel free to post or email us with your own ideas, thoughts, questions, so forth, if you want, again, direct support from your coach. I encourage you, again, to dive in and maximize this time that you have with us over the next 2 weeks. Remember my story from earlier about having the community to learn. This is the community here to support you. And keep in mind that aside from your coach and guest presenters, everyone else in the group is brand new to oils, just like you. So Never feel silly or hesitant asking a question. All questions are welcome and valid, and nothing is too silly or small for this space. This is the time and the place to get support, so don't be shy. Now, speaking of questions, this is a good time to discuss FDA compliance. doTERRA products are not approved by the FDA for use as drugs, right? These are just plants. They're amazing. They are absolutely approved as health and wellness supplements. So there is something important to understand here about the information that you're going to receive from us as wellness advocates. When you search online for ideas about how to use essential oils, you will come upon a lot of sites talking about using essential oils for medicinal purposes. However, as wellness advocates, because we have the opportunity to sell the oils and earn money when people purchase doTERRA products, we are required to ensure that our speech is FDA compliant and that we're not making disease claims. A disease claims would be called something like On Guard cures the cold or the flu, or frankincense cures cancer. You're not going to hear us say things like that. Instead, we're going to educate in terms of wellness and prevention. A compliant way to share the benefits of these oils would be, we're going to say stuff like, On Guard supports the body's immune system, or frankincense promotes healthy cell replication. It's important for you to understand this because many times new oilers are going to have questions about specific health ailments and what oils to use for those concerns. We encourage you to ask your questions in this group, but just know that when we respond back, we're going to be using FDA compliant language. I want to explain this to you because the language we use can sound a little different and funny at times. Sometimes it sounds funny to us too, so don't worry, we're listening and we do understand your questions. The responses we give will simply be worded in a way that is approved by the FDA, okay? And we're going to really focus on wellness and supporting the body systems. Now, in day one, we've included a link to the Quick Claims Guide that helps you understand the difference between compliant and non-compliant speech, if that is something that interests you and you want to learn more, especially for those of you who are deciding to share doTERRA as a business. You're going to want to download that, study that so that you can share effectively. This is not a requirement of camp. It's just a bonus resource if you're interested. All right, did we mention that you can also earn prizes for participating in Oil Camp? That's right, it's not just a drawing where you have a chance at winning. You're guaranteed a prize if you show up and learn how to use your oils to make your life better. Crazy, I know, but we really like you and we want to spoil you. The prizes you can qualify for will be announced in one of the first posts or emails of the day, so watch out for the fun details there. We promise you won't be disappointed. We've really thought about what we could give you, some really great juicy stuff, and so we don't want you to be disappointed. We want you to be excited, and we're going to spoil you, all of you who complete Oil Camp. Now, we want to mention something important. You're going to want to print off the printable point tracker form that you were given at the beginning of camp. Print it off and keep it handy so you can keep track of the assignments that you've completed, because this is how you are going to earn points. Again, we cannot stress enough how vital it is that you print this off now and start tracking points along the way. Keep it in a safe place. Refer to it often. We promise it's going to make this whole experience very smooth for you. On the last day of camp, you're going to simply transfer your points that you've been keeping track of to a digital tracker form so we can tally those points and verify the winners. So again, be sure that you answer your questions honestly and that you really did earn all of those points. Each section you complete will be worth 2 points. So every day, again, there'll be one post or one email. Every section will be worth 2 points. If you complete the daily challenge, you will also earn an additional 2 more points. If you complete and comment on the Facebook group on all the posts, and you email, if you're doing the email, if you comment and you email each day, you're going to get an additional 10 bonus points, which means that every day you can earn up to 20 points. There's also going to be 12 days of posts with assignments, so 240 points are possible. Now, it's important to note that even if you complete all your assignments, you cannot earn points unless you report back, okay? So for Facebook members, you just need to comment on each post with what you've done in each section or challenge. For email users, you will reply to that email telling us that you've done what you've done in each section or challenge every day. Okay, it's just 14 days. Open that email every day, do your homework really quickly, and just reply, you've done it, and you can tell us what sections you've done. We know that life can get busy, and that's why you have one extra week after camp is over to finish up any missing assignments, comment on the last few posts, and finally turn in your points. So if you do fall behind, remember that you have an additional week to make the most out of this experience. You can totally cram and catch up. We just want to make sure that you see all the content, you get it into your heads, you really absorb it so you can get the most out of this experience. All right, let's talk about extra miler challenges. There's another fun thing that we throw in. It's these extra miler challenges. And basically, it's kind of like extra credit. We're going to throw in 6 extra challenges for you where you can earn bonus points, and they're worth 10 points each, or a total of 60 points total. This makes it possible for you to get up to 300 points. Again, you can see on your tracker form which days the extra milers will be shared, so join in on that. Now, in addition to the prize that all the Oil Camp graduates will get, we're also going to have a grand prize winner, one winner per Oil Camp every single month. So watch for details on that in your first email or post, because the winner could be you, people. You could totally do it. Now, we recognize that some of you may wish to participate in the Facebook version of Oil Camp and also do the email version. This is absolutely okay. Maybe it's going to be super helpful because you're going to get all the organization of the emails without missing the Facebook community. You can totally do that simultaneously, but you will only be eligible for one prize. So choose which way you're going to submit your tracker, either through the email campaign or through Facebook. But do not submit them twice, if that makes sense. And if you've already participated in Oil Camp and received the prize, you're welcome to join us again, but you're not going to be eligible for more prizes. All right, so as we wrap up today, just keep in mind that this is not the only way to get essential oil education. You have joined a team that is really passionate about providing education for our customers. This particular education series is not intended to be a college-level chemistry or human biology or science or aromatherapy course. Our intention is to give you practical, real-life, useful tips and ideas that you can begin to apply right away. We want you to hit the ground running with your oils, so we're keeping it light, hands-on, and practical. However, if you're interested in going deeper, we do provide several resources along the way where you can explore more and additional courses. So again, my intention at the end of Oil Camp is to help you, along with our virtual coaches, establish a daily wellness routine of your own and have you leaving confident and excited to use your essential oils. You've already made the financial investment to get your oils, so now you just have to make a small investment of time to make sure that your purchase goes to great use. And once you begin experiencing the benefits of oils, the confidence in using them, you're not going to look back. Life is about to get super exciting, people. Now, as you know, we have several additional courses that you can participate in depending on your interests. Some of you are here because you want to learn about the products. Some of you are going to be casually sharing them with your family and friends. And some of you are here because you want to create essential oil income. Now, if that describes you, then you're going to love our business boot camp, our starter course for those who are ready to get started in the doTERRA business in a simple, beautiful, and easy to duplicate way. So look for that. Talk to your upline or subscribe to our emails, join our Facebook group at the EO Movement, and we can tell you more about that. Now, in closing, if you haven't already, go open that kit, open those bottles, breathe them in. You start to explore and experiment with them right now. Which one do you gravitate towards the most? Get ready for tomorrow's first daily challenge because it's going to be all about On Guard. Tomorrow, your challenge will be to put a drop in your hands, cup your hands around your nose and mouth, take 4 to 5 deep breaths of that wonderful aroma. Now, this oil is hands down one of the most used in my home. We use it regularly and for sure a lot during the winter months. It's wonderful and very supportive to a healthy immune system and to help keep everybody happy. So go use that one, experiment with that one, get ready because tomorrow is going to be so much fun. We're done here, so thanks for being with us. We're so excited to have you here to coach you and support you as you begin your essential oil journey. Bye, everybody. Thanks again.